Hi, I'm Dan McIsaac from the University of Ottawa. I'm an Associate Professor of Anesthesiology and Pain Medicine. I'm also a 2016 IARS Mentored Research Award recipient. And when I think about getting the IARS Mentored Research Award back in 2016, the first thing I have to say is thank you, because it has been a cornerstone to building my research career without question. You know, having an early international award, I think, legitimized, myself as a real clinician scientist. I think when funders looked at that, they saw, someone who had been recognized by their field. That led to the ability to get some outside salary support to have more time to do my research. And without question, led from the work that we did funded by IARS to getting national funding to support these multi-center trials that we're now doing and getting right to the patient interface and getting ready to kind of launch prehab into the real world again to help patients recover more effectively after surgery.
In 2016, as an assistant professor of anesthesiology and pain medicine at University of Ottawa, Dr. Daniel I. McIsaac was awarded the IARS Mentored Research Award for his research, a PSH for the frail elderly, Phase 3, Prehabilitation of frail elderly.
Back in 2016, when I first applied for the Mentored Research Award, I was really working on trying to build a research program focused on trying to meet the needs of older people with frailty having surgery. And, one of our main hypotheses at that time was that older people with frailty, who by definition have this loss of multidimensional reserve before surgery, they may actually benefit most from interventions that we put in place before surgery meant to build up that reserve. So prehab, which is this, intervention that involves exercise, nutrition, and other modalities, looked to be really promising. We knew that these patients were going to struggle potentially to do prehabilitation. We knew we needed trials to try to help answer these questions. So we had those patients work with us to develop a home-based, frailty-friendly prehabilitation program that could maybe help them have better outcomes after surgery. We found that, it was feasible. We could get a lot of patients with frailty to complete prehabilitation before surgery, and we successfully completed a 200-patient RCT across 2 different hospitals. And for the people with frailty who completed the prehab program as prescribed, they had huge benefits. So our primary outcome of 6-minute walk test after surgery, they had massive gains compared to the control group. They were also less likely to experience complications, and they reported better patient-reported disability after surgery as well. But as we thought, some patients did struggle to complete prehabilitation, and not surprisingly, whenever patients didn't successfully complete the prehabilitation program, their outcomes really weren't any different than patients who'd been randomized to standard care. Coming out of that, we realized that there was a real need to build stronger programs that were going to help people with frailty have better adherence, better participation within our prehabilitation program. And ultimately, for prehabilitation to be effective in the real world, we needed to build in supports, we needed to build in motivation and have an even better program for patients to engage in. Now, we've built up from the initial small 2-center, 200-patient RCT that we did with IARS support, and we've now built into doing multi-center prehab trials. And actually, we're just about to finish in about 2 weeks' time an 11-center, 850-patient RCT that's built off this initial IARS-funded program called the Prepare trial. So we've got about 830 out of 850 patients enrolled in that as of today. That trial directly built on the work we did supported by IARS, and it let us get patient feedback and data from that initial project to enhance our intervention and build in that motivation support the patients needed at every step. We've also been able to expand our prehab offerings outside of just frailty, and we're going to launch a trial called the Strive trial, where we're actually going to be eligible for anybody coming for elective inpatient surgery to participate in prehabilitation. So I do feel like step by step we've built up to something that might actually change practice, and that's certainly exciting to see. Anesthesiologists are a key part of a complex perioperative team, and for us to try and help patients experience better outcomes after surgery, we need to support them across their perioperative journey, which starts at you've got a diagnosis that needs surgery, and hopefully it ends at you're back home at baseline or hopefully doing even better. So I think anesthesiologists doing perioperative research, leading perioperative care, it's an important role for us to play in collaboration with our other perioperative colleagues. And I think prehab is an example of how we can really be truly perioperative experts and perioperative physicians. And most importantly, as our patients have told us, get them back home functional and able to stay independent at home.
Your IARS membership and donations enable the support of future research leaders who will advance the science. Thank you.